Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading that has some very important messages, some warnings for you that I am going to deliver to you. But prior to that, I would like to mention that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. If you do have any questions, if you would like to have your own reading, please do contact me and it will be my great pleasure to assist you. So please do not hesitate. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. And I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading for you. So we are going to begin by revealing the messages we have. I wonder what will happen next. Change in the night. We are all mad here and belong to your own dream. So let me just move this here so you can see them better. Let's begin with the very first one over here. Let's begin with, I wonder what is going to happen next. This is about being ready to adventure. This is about a precipice of change and a pause before action. Now, there are some points in life where everything just seems quite perfect. Things are calm, all is well, and we're really just comfortable. We're sheltered, easy in ourselves and on our relationships. There is, in short, nothing at all that is wrong. And then, why, oh why, can we just not feel satisfied? Why not? This is because free spirits grow restless amidst too much sameness. Much as we find, Alice is doing the same thing here. While we ought to be enjoying our afternoon, well, we're really just fretful and we're restless. This is about wanting some adventure. It's like wanting to explore and to reach out beyond the comforts of your current existence. This is the very point that you are at. You are going to have to decide whether or not you're going to enter into and enjoy all that you have and all that has been given to you. There is nothing at all wrong with embracing that, nothing. Or, as you will know, this could just be a point at which you begin to wonder whether this is the place from where you need to explore, where you need to stretch or jump. A small part of you is tired with the tidy and the comfortable and the repetitiveness of every day. You would rather be adventurous, where you're going to learn more of who you truly are than you will in this kind of in-between state of sameness and people who just never ask questions and are just content to go beyond the comforts of their current life. You want more. This message is telling you that this could come very soon. If you choose, you will have an unprecedented opportunity for adventure. And now it is completely your decision, but I know what you're going to choose when the moment change arrives, just in time to save you from the numbness of too much habit, of too much repetition. So this is the very edge of change. You need to prepare yourself if you want to jump onto this journey. This is about a longing for excitement, for change within your life. It's wondering at what is the next step? What is coming next? Someone who is comfortable but kind of vaguely dissatisfied in your life. This is about being ready for a challenge and for new experiences. And when I'm speaking about challenges and new experiences, they can be grand, like really grandiose, but they can be on a smaller scale also. Moving on forward now to your following message, and your following message is changed in the night. You have changed quite quickly. So sometimes, we kind of change very slowly. Sometimes it takes years, months. A little change here, a small adjustment here, tiny little shifts day by day, and over the time, you grow into a very different version of yourself. But at other times, you kind of feel like you've changed just overnight. Our day might suddenly, without any warning at all, be very strange. Now, perhaps you've received this message because there's a sense that so very much has changed in just an instant. that the world has quite suddenly just turned upside down or right side up. And we have not had a moment to grow used to this new reality. The way that you're now and the rules of the world you're finding yourself inhabiting have changed. So when a time like this arrives, you can be in shock, you can be a little numb, and you can have trouble finding your way back to the center of yourself. If you feel that you may have changed during the night, well, that your life has changed maybe quite dramatically, quite suddenly, then you need to take a brief moment. Remember your values, your feelings, yourself. Look about you, steady yourself, and breathe in deep. You've been rocked and your senses of self and of reality, and it's going to take a little bit of time to resettle yourself. So continue to connect with your core self. Be good to you. Take it easy, but steadily. Remember that you're finding out who you truly are, and until this moment, you only knew who you could be when faced with a certain or predictable circumstances. Now that so much has changed, you're finding out that you're so much more about you. And in time, you're going to enrich yourself even more. This is all about sudden, unexpected changes. It's a shock. It's unexpected news, adjusting to new situations, finding out more about who you are. It's also about a little bit of inexperience and uncertainty. It's an identity crisis that is due to changed circumstances, and this is coming your way. Now we're going to go and see, we're all mad here. This is about everyone is just a little bit different. So most people kind of like to fit in. Most people like to feel that the other people feel that they're quite normal. And other people like to be around people who are very safe, predictable, well, ordinary. Only, now, there is not one person on this planet that does not have a little secret, a strange little something that they've done or that they do. And yet, on and on we go. All the time attempting to be normal. And normal changes all the time. Mostly people just want to fit in, to blend in with others, to feel that they do not stand out in any kind of way. Standing out kind of makes us vulnerable, and it can make us also kind of conspicuous. So although our culture adores iconic people, we do not generally tolerate difference all that well. The truth is that we all have our little oddities, and we can exhaust ourselves just trying to erase their visibility. So we hide who we truly are. We do not speak who we are, and we simply try to convince others that we're just like them. This message from the universe is asking you to consider why you should hide any of your own strangeness. And we all must be a little bit mad, just like in Alice over here. Otherwise, we would not be here living another lifetime, brave enough, mad enough to learn more on this journey of the soul. So this is about beginning to realize that everyone is interesting, a little bit different, and full of secrets, good ones and bad ones. This is about understanding that hiding what makes you your very own self is not only exhausting, but it's robbing the world of your unique wonder. So this is about discovering that you're a little bit mad, and so in truth is everybody else. So embrace your eccentricities and your own peculiar genius. And to conclude, we're going to go and see belong to your own dream. And this is about creating your own life. So this is really about wondering whether everything you experience is really part of just a fantastic, great big dream. A dream that would be shared by many different beings, of course. So we ought to be concerned about whether we're living our own dreams, making our own mistakes, following our own hearts, or simply doing what others believe we ought to do, and thus making their mistakes, following their hearts, and living their dreams. Well, some people in some societies are very powerful. So, our culture would like us to live a certain way, dream a certain way, to marry, have a home, a job, and so on. But that dream is the collective dream. It is not your dream. So the universe is asking you to remember your own dream and your wishes. and to set about making sure that they are governing your choices. Many people are going to encourage you to head into a certain direction and live in a particular way that nearly everyone agrees is just right. But you have your own dream, a life in which you will live a little bit more adventurously and strangely than many others. So it is time for you to break free of the collective dream and live within your own. Belong to only one dream, a magical soul, the one that belongs to yourself. This is about finding that you have been following a plan and a path that is not truly your own. It's deciding to take steps to live in a way that is authentic to yourself. It's wishing to live in your own world. It's no longer making decisions, staying with people or in jobs that are not part of your dream, not being directed or governed by desires and dreams of others, deciding to make some big changes towards the path that is your soul's true dream for your evolution in this lifetime. And this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. In the meanwhile, have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.